Hey everyone. I just realized my mic was muted, but it was only for a few seconds, so we're fine. um, but yeah, my name's Kurisu, and tonight I'm going to be continuing work on our channel emotes. Here I'm kind of just tweaking our design for the dab emote, because I wasn't completely happy with that one. Oops. So yeah, just making a handful of adjustments real quick before doing line art. Yeah, thankfully I know where the keys go to put them back. Because I've seen people do that before and then be like, oh no, I just took all the keys off and I'm not sure where to put all of them back. So I don't know if anybody else has this issue who also streams, but like my stream manager where I have my chat on mobile is completely broken. Like, it's really weird because it's like I go to click where it gives me the option to send messages, but then all the options get pushed up where I can't see any of it once my keyboard is there. So I guess I'm not responding with mobile anymore. I guess I could see if it works if I rotate my phone, but I hate the sideways keyboard. Oh, I'm just kidding. I guess the stream manager only works in the upright orientation, so never mind on that. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start line art for our dab emote. Make sure I switch over to the right brush. That would be tragic if I started working with the wrong brush. Hey, welcome to chat, Julius. Tonight has been an adventure over the last 15 minutes or so. Um, so we will have a limit of hydrate redeems tonight, courtesy of Hambone, our co-host, because he decided to jump, I can't even talk. He decided to dump half of my glass of water on my keyboard, so I spent a few minutes dumping that out. But yeah, I'm gonna pop all the keys off after the stream so everything dries out. So it's actually not recommended to put rice in electronics because they can suck the rice into them with the moisture and the rice can get stuck. I usually prefer to grab a few towels, like not just paper towels, but like cloth towels or something that's like really absorbent, and then like basically absorbing as much water as I can that way. And then as soon as one towel isn't absorbing quick enough, I switch to the next one. Thankfully, I've not had too many experiences where that was relevant, but that is a great way to ensure that you don't have rice inside of your electronics. So what's everyone up to tonight? Anything fun and or interesting? Awesome. What are you doing in Monster Hunter tonight? Awesome. It's always cool when people do that, because, like, it helps the people who are lower level out, like, level up quicker. Sorry, I got tongue-tied. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's been a day. I'll elaborate. It hasn't been a bad day, but it has been a very long day. Oh, you're good, Julius. I hope everything's working for you now. Oh no. It's not good, Julius. I'm sorry. There is Hoki barking in the other room for some reason. She always does that when our neighbors take their dogs out. Which is really kind of sad because I know, like, she's doing that because she wants to say hi, because she wants to go outside and she wants to spend time with them. But she gets way too overly excited whenever she gets the opportunity to, like, actually spend time with other dogs. And then, like, she's just too much for some dogs. Like, she's always great with people because people know and sort of expect how she's going to react when you, like, explain, hey, she's just really excited. Like, people get that. But then you try to tell that to a dog and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm being attacked right now. Which isn't the case. But when they react like that, you know, it can escalate. So we always try to avoid problems where we can. It is totally my fault, Julius. Like, I'm just crashing Twitch for everybody, but mostly you. I'm kidding, though. Oh my gosh, it's been a day. Also, I wanted to ask everybody, is my microphone audio okay? Goth. You're not wrong. But anyway, I just wanted to ask, because I was using an app earlier, and somebody said they couldn't hear me very well, but I just kind of wanted to see, like, if it was that software, or if my mic is acting up. Because based on my audio levels, it looks like everything should be fine. I just want to kind of verify. Awesome, thank you. I just wanted to make sure. Oh my gosh, this sounds like my theme song. I'm actually kidding because I don't know what song this is, but I feel like it would fit Kurisu. No, you're good, Sniper. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. It could be because it's a different microphone. Cause like, I don't know, I don't talk any different, so I have no idea. Lettuce. That's what I should have gotten at the store. Cause like, the other day I went grocery shopping for like the first time in a month. Yeah, it's been a fun time. I'll elaborate. I have been eating, I just haven't really been cooking much. But anyway, so I was gonna get fruit because I usually when I actually go to the regular grocery shopping, I typically get like berries and whatnot to put together for breakfast. But I found a pack that was moldy and dripping, so I opted out because generally if one package is moldy, the spores have already spread, so the rest of them are going to typically go bad pretty quick as well. So I decided I would just get berries next time. Yeah. Surprisingly, it wasn't the worst thing I've seen in a grocery store. I think the worst was probably the time I was on an adventure at a store that I won't name, and I wandered over to see, I forget what kind of toy I was looking at, but basically I looked up and I see this shoebox with what I thought was an apple, and I'm like, sorry, I got distracted for a second because I was reading what Julia said. So I thought it was an apple, and I went to pick it up, and it was a pomegranate that had apparently been sitting there for a very long time because it was like just straight liquid, and it just kind of like spilled out. That's probably the worst thing I've seen in a grocery store, aside from like meat that has been sitting out, because any meat that has been sitting out for more than a couple hours is really bad. So you found a vegetable garden in the fruit basket? I I mean, mold is more of a fungus, isn't it? Because I don't really consider fungi to be vegetables, because they are kind of in their own classification. Well, it's because, like, fungi, like mushrooms, etc., are like this organism that is too much like an animal to be a plant, but too much like a plant to be an animal. So I classify them by themselves. So basically, they're like aliens but tasty. Oh my gosh. I mean, who knows? Maybe they are, and they're just like coexisting. There's your alien flavored ramen sniper. Also, everybody who coaxed me into getting Geometry Dash is probably going to be really disappointed to hear this. But like, listening to all these Sonic playlists, I'm kind of like, I want to do another playthrough of that. I mean, I am probably going to do Geometry Dash just because I said I would, but We're definitely playing Sonic after. Maybe Portal, I don't know. Because I know I did a playthrough of Portal 2, but I don't know if I did a playthrough of the first game. It's been a while. So, if you like a combination of sarcasm, first-person shooters, and puzzles, Portal is the game for you. Oh, and sci-fi. I won't go into specifics, but I feel like that gives it enough of a description for somebody to decide whether or not they want to play. I guess I'll also mention that it's not first person, it's single player as well. The movement is just like the first person shooter. Like, that's the only comparison I have, because it's... Exactly! I really think you would enjoy it, honestly. Because, like, the first time I played it, it became like an obsession, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this game. I've never played a game with this amazing level of humor. So like pretty much everything was Portal for a bit. Like, I've kind of moved past that a little bit, but it's still definitely one of my favorite games that I've played. And then Portal 2, which I know I did a playthrough, sort of builds on that universe. Because the way I'll describe Portal 2 is that it's basically like what I imagine the first Portal game would have been if they had adequate funding. So it was a really small team to put the first game together, if I remember right. I mean, like, small for video games, if that makes sense. I don't know if they're still having Steam sales or not, but you might be able to get it cheap on Steam right now if you wanted to give it a try. See, I've never really been into golf. Um, so like I would try to relate on that, but I don't even really know like how to play the game beyond the basics. Like I know you want to take as few attempts as possible and like all of that and like a handful of like terms, but I don't know anything about golf. Oh my gosh, I understand. Like, I really enjoy playing pool on games. Because, like, usually you can line it up and sort of, like, have a line where everything is aiming. But then, like, I'm not great in real life. I'm not, like, the worst, but I'm not good at it. I am not familiar. Huh. That is interesting. That's awesome. Congratulations. I don't know. I think Master of the Universe sounds a little cooler. That sounds like a lot of steps. But good luck, and I hope you get it. You're gonna have to give us updates. Yeah, that's fair. This stream was brought to you by Tubi, a 36-second to unskippable ad following another ad. Oh no. That's exciting. Sounds like an adventure because Columbus is an adventure all day, every day. Let's see. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What the hell do you think I'm supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down. Fun fact, that's my favorite quote. One of them, anyway. I totally messed up the middle of it, but we're cool. Oh, you're good, Nox. Welcome to chat. Oh my gosh. So on my screen, you have the same text color as Julius. So it didn't register to me that your first message was you. I thought it was Julius saying the thing about the Tubi ad. I'm sorry. I would have welcomed you to chat when I read that if I would have noticed. I apologize. Also, fun fact, this is my favorite song from Sonic Mania. I'm not 100% sure if this is a level that was previously in another game that I hadn't played, but Studiopolis is pretty cool. Let's see. Columbus is an adventure. You drove through to go to Indiana. My condolences. The highway is a nightmare, and it's not because of potholes, because there are a handful of those. You don't really deal with those as much until you get to Indiana, but the highway around Columbus is a nightmare because of the way the exits are set up. Like, if you don't know what you're looking for, you will not end up where you need to go. But thankfully, if you take a wrong exit and you're like inside the city, you just need to drive a couple blocks and you'll get to wherever you need to go. But yeah. Like, I don't remember what I saw the other day, but somebody from, I'm assuming, out of state, I saw that they posted something about the highway around here, and they're like, why is this exit here? Like, why is it labeled like that? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember what it was. I wish I could remember. But basically, there are a lot of exits where it's like, you know, like 102A and 102B, and like there'll be separate exits. And then there are others where you have both exits going off on the same ramp, and then there's a secondary ramp on that first ramp that splits off again. So, yeah. Can't wait for the day you can have your very own. Oh my gosh. I will let you explain that one, Nox. Let's see, you've ventured with exits like that all the time, so it won't be any trouble. You just wanted to... Yeah, so statistically speaking, Columbus has the worst drivers. I don't know if it's in the state of Ohio or the country of the United States, but it's pretty exaggerated. And the worst part is, I don't know if it's because of the people who actually live here or because of the people who don't, not knowing how to take the exits. Like, I'm not certain. I mean, you can make the drive in one day, it's just not very fun. What's wrong there? Thankfully, it was just the sketch and not anything that mattered. It's especially not fun if everyone in the car is tall or big and tall, and the car is a small Mazda. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's lots of Miatas around here, but honestly, I would say I see things around here like, I probably see Teslas more than I see Miatas, which is surprising. Lots of really expensive cars around here. I feel like the drive from the edge of France all the way to their far edge of Germany is probably small in comparison to any drive in Texas. See, it's actually interesting because the country of France is roughly the same size as Texas, give or take. Have you ever seen that one scene in Family Guy where the Asian woman is driving, but she's not in the turn lane, so she says, "I'm gonna turn now, good luck everyone." And she does a hard turn, making people crash and cars and 18-wheelers split. Oh my gosh. I have not seen that. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Family Guy. Like, it has a handful of moments here and there that are kind of funny sometimes, but it's, I don't know, it's just not as funny as some people make it out to be. And yeah, like Julia said, that is actually stuff that I see happen regularly. Like, I don't know how many times, I don't know how many times I've had people cut me off and then like go to merge and cut somebody else off right in front of me, and it's like, really? Like, if you're in such a hurry, maybe you should have left sooner. American Dad is worse without being funny. You know, I'm kind of torn because between the two, I would actually probably prefer American Dad over Family Guy, but I don't really like either of them. Because, like, that has more, like, not necessarily sci-fi, but more sci-fi adjacent sort of comedy, I guess. Versus Family Guy, that's all just kind of like, I don't know, like just see, I like South Park because it actually is sort of a commentary on current events almost. Like, they make fun of things that are happening and, like, you know, acknowledge the flaws in society. And a lot of people don't really look into it like that, but it's like, yeah, it depends on what they have going on. But, I mean, the way I see it, South Park was one of those series that was intentionally made to be offensive. So, I don't know. It's like one of those ones where it's like, in today's social climate, if somebody would have made it today, it wouldn't work. But I feel like they made it at the right time where they can kind of get away with things. So I'm actually not sure what song that is. I'm sure I've heard it, but I don't know. And, like, it's not gonna help if you say the lyrics or anything. I don't know lyrics for anything. I might check into it later, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this is our finished dab emote. Let's see what we're gonna do next, because I'm still skipping our band hammer for now. I want to rework that one. The changes I made to the dab emote were subtle. Like, I kind of adjusted the proportions on the face a little bit and moved the tooth over to the side where it belongs. South Park, it basically has a special permit to be offensive. I mean, yeah, kinda. Because it's like, they did it first, and their whole purpose was to be offensive, and people know and understand that. And I think if that wasn't the case, they would get canceled in a heartbeat. Oh, that's cool, Nox. If you want to share that in Discord, you can. Speaking of which, if anybody here is not in my Discord server, you're more than welcome to send me a message, and I can send you a link privately. I don't like to share links in chat because that is a way to prevent bots from joining our server, and we don't like bots in our server. So yeah, everybody's welcome as long as you are kind and courteous to everybody. Alright, so next I'm gonna go ahead and work on our frog emote. What are you doing, Hambone? Oh, was that your claws on the floor? You made a weird noise over there. Are you sleepy? Sleepy boy? Aw. He's here, like, just being snuggly. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Come here. I'll give you all the neck scritches. Good boy. No, I'm not giving you butt scritches right now. Go lie down. Like, I don't understand why dogs enjoy that so much. Like, when you scratch, like, on their back. Oh my gosh, Sniper. Yeah, so for anybody who wasn't here, there was a night when, I was just getting back into streaming again after not streaming for a long while, and I hear this sort of crunchy, plasticky sound behind me, and Hambone was here, so he's a good boy. So I told him he was a good boy. But anyway, so one night I was streaming, just working on art, doing whatever I was doing, and I hear this crunchy noise behind me, and I'm like, that doesn't sound like any of Hambone's toys that he has. And I look, and this expletive is sitting there chewing on my my guitar tuner that I haven't even taken out of the package yet. He did the courtesy of doing so. So now my guitar tuner has a couple of bite marks in it, but I'm sure it functions. I actually haven't used it yet. Just a couple of bite marks here and there. It gives it character. Oh no! What are you doing, Hambone? You here to say hi to everybody? Hey. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I see. You came over here so that you could try to get butt scratches. Oh my gosh. Dog. Yeah, I don't understand why dogs really like when you scratch that spot on their back right above where their tail is. But every single dog I've ever interacted with is like, oh my gosh, scratch that spot. Give you all the scratches. Here. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, Hambone. Aw, look at that little tail twitch. You're so happy. Aren't you a happy doggo? Here, wanna go play with your toys? Looks like you got your pizza out. You wanna play with your pizza? No? Maybe go get your frog? Hey, go get your toys. Because being scratched on that spot feels amazing. I'll take your word for it. I don't have a tail, so I don't really have anything to go on. You've seen butt scratches for dogs, but have you seen a cat yelling for butt patting? Oh my gosh. So I used to have 3 cats with my ex. And we had our one cat that always wanted all the 100% always, all the attention, always. And oh my gosh. That's crazy, Nox, because usually dogs like that. But anyway, she always wanted all the attention, all the everything. And she loved any pats. She's always like, oh my gosh, pet me. It wasn't a bad snarl, it's a terrier, so it makes weird noises. Okay. I see. I see. I have two doggos, and I'm not 100% sure what either of them are. Hokey, I'm under the impression is most likely a Staffordshire Bull Terrier or something that has a very strong mix of that. And Hambone, I'm still not 100% sure because he has characteristics from enough like characteristics that belong to a large enough variety of different dogs that I'm not 100% sure what breed he might be for sure. But I think he's most likely some mix with boxer because of like his overall eye shape and his muzzle because he has the floppy mouth. But at the same time, oh hi. He's like, you're looking at me, what do you want? Yeah. Oh no. I appreciate you for wording that the way that you did. Because not everybody would have been so courteous. Have a good night, Julius. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my gosh. It's been a long time since I've had Kool-Aid. See, I just kind of eyeball everything. So, like, to be honest, I don't really measure much of anything unless I'm trying a new recipe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Nox. I assume that's in response to my quote-unquote measuring. So since you stepped away for a minute, Sniper, I will clarify a little bit. So Nox was saying that the correct way to measure Kool-Aid is quote-unquote you measure. But I told him I don't really measure anything. Like, I kind of eyeball everything unless I'm making a new recipe where I haven't made it before, just so I have an idea of how much of something I need. But after that, I don't usually don't usually use measurements unless I am not sure on something. What's that, sniper? Oh my gosh. So, the only time I really dislike remixes of games, like their music, is when I literally look over to see what song it is, and oh, it's because it's in a different game. Never mind. I was gonna say, and I don't recognize the song. Oh my gosh, Nox. Oh my gosh. See, my opinion on that is going to depend strongly on how much Kool-Aid you make. Because when I think a small bag of sugar, I think like a 4-pound bag. Is there like a smaller bag than that? Hey, welcome to chat, Kyra. How's it going? Oh my gosh, Sniper. My opacity varying with pressure, that is not good. Hold on a second, I need to check my settings real quick, because that is not supposed to be like that. Not for this brush anyway. I wonder how long it's been like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's because a lot of those clerks are, not sure what word I want to use. I don't know if it's, I don't know if the word I want to use is pretentious. Because it doesn't apply to everybody who works in spaces like that. I don't think I saw that one. I saw, the video you sent, though, of the shrine to Danny DeVito. That was hilarious. Definitely the hero we need, but not the one we deserve. It was the picture above that video. Okay, I'll have to check it out after the stream. Your meme is something you found on Twitter. It's a video for how to trick certain people. But not a top video. Not a video, it's an image with... I hate that. Oh, I know what you're talking about. See, I was thinking the videos that people upload that are literally just a picture with music playing behind it. Like, don't waste my time. Just post it as a picture, because that's what it is. You're wasting bandwidth. Oh, you're so excited to have a bunch of little bunnies hopping around. That's amazing. I'm super excited for you. Oh my gosh. Don't fight me over my taco sniper. I just want to eat it. That's awesome, Nox. And that's fair. Like, a lot of times, people do rely a lot on their imagination before putting anything on paper. I just want to be able to draw this oval. There we go. Close enough. That might have been close. That's close enough. That's too close. We're gonna adjust. A lot of times if it's just like about life and whatnot, I think most people kind of just post those in general. I'm fine with that, or like really you can post anywhere. Because something like that, thinking about it, doesn't really have a specific channel. If everyone wants, I can add like a channel specifically for pet photos. It's totally up to all of you though. Yeah, you're good, Kyra. Yeah, that was actually by request. Because I think, are you talking about can't even remember what it's called because I've never, oh, the roleplay channel. So the reason I have that is because there are some people who want to roleplay who don't want to see anything at all that's inappropriate. Like, they don't want to see inappropriate language. They don't want to see anything like topic-wise that's inappropriate. So that's kind of more what the NSFW channel is for. And then there's like an option there where like you have to confirm that you're 18 or older to be able to join that channel. And that's mostly just as like a, hey, why is it asking me that? Oh, this channel is an SFW. I don't want to go there. But yeah. Not something I'm personally interested in, but it's kind of just there. Oh, like usually I don't know, I'm not gonna get onto that topic. I'm actually trying to remember why there is an NSFW roleplay channel. Because, like, I think it might have been something stupid where, like, somebody was making somebody uncomfortable, maybe, in the main roleplay channel. Like, I'm pretty sure the person who originally requested that channel is no longer in the server. So I'm pretty sure I banned them because they, like I said, they made somebody uncomfortable, which, like, I take it with a grain of salt. Like, I'm always going to research a situation before making that type of decision. But generally speaking, if you are routinely saying and or doing anything that makes a lot of people in the server uncomfortable, that's an easy way to get banned. Oh, oh my gosh. Well, see, because you mentioned it, and for a moment I was like, there's an NSFW channel? Because, like, the only one that came to mind immediately was my meme channel, because I have that one set to 18 plus as well, just because of the nature of memes. I mean, I have. I'm just not on Discord right now, because nobody really uses it, so I don't really see a reason to have it there. But it was mostly there as, like I said, kind of just a precaution to keep certain topics out of the main roleplay channel, which honestly I should probably moderate that more and, like, pay more attention to what's going on just as, like, a precaution, but I have zero interest in roleplay, so yeah.
Please beware of the spikes on the asteroid coaster.
You should play it if you have it. Wait, you can make your own character in Sonic Colors? Because I knew you could in Sonic Forces, but I never played it. You know, Sniper, sometimes it's not about who is better at doing something. Like, sometimes it's better about who's having more fun, especially when it comes to playing games. Oh, you don't have it anymore? I'm sorry. So I'm gonna be upfront. I haven't played either game, so I am not certain what you are referencing about the rings, but I'm curious. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's just kind of the nature of the game, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, Pupper. What are you yelling about? If I could have the option of Gator or Mecha. What are you doing, Hambone? What are you doing? There's not really room for you to rest your head on my lap. I'm like right up against the desk. What are you doing? Silly. Hey, careful. Whoa. Probably Mecha. So I would guess, like... Mom, I'm being cute. Yeah, now he's, like, trying to climb up on my lap. He's here, like, snuggling his head on my shoulder. Because he can, because he's huge. No, you are not coming up here right now. Excuse me, sir. You are not coming all the way up on my chair right this moment. He's like, but Mom. I know. I love you too, but you need to get down, okay? Okay? You can get up here after we raid the channel or raid the stream to a different channel. Okay? We're not doing that just yet, though. Nope, you are not coming up here right now, sir. This is a Wendy's? What? That was a big yawn. Oh my gosh. So, because of where keys are on the keyboard, are you saying he's a spy or you're saying he's EP? He's definitely an EP popper. For a second, I thought I saw the dog in the mirror again, but he's just kind of like standing next to the door like, hey, let's go to bed. It's not time yet. Not quite. I need to finish the line art. Excuse me, sir, what are you trying to do? If you knock the mirror off the door, the mirror dog is gonna come out and he's gonna be really upset. You need to leave him alone, okay? He's just looking at me like, I don't understand anything you said. Oh my gosh. Every day is an adventure with Doggo. Ambone, stop. Not right now, sir. Leave the mirror alone, thank you. Beginning to realize why certain names are called pet names. Originally, here you are thinking that that you're being cute with friends, but you're saying some of the same phrases. Oh my gosh. See, the thing is though, I don't use pet names. So anything that I'm saying to my pets, for the most part, there are a handful of exceptions, things that I will actually say to my pets that I won't say to anybody else. But like, for the most part, anything that I will say to my pets, I will say to normal people. I see. I mean, I guess I can make sense of that. Cause like I'm weird, like even like I'll use romantic relationships as an example. I don't generally prefer to use pet names even in those types of circumstances. Just cause like I don't know, like I might give somebody a random nickname, but it's not usually like an actual pet name. It's just whatever I end up calling them because I don't like this is gonna sound odd, but usually in conversation, unless I'm in a conversation with multiple people, I don't typically use names to address somebody. Because, like, if I'm talking to somebody, you know I'm talking to you. I don't have to use your name to address you, if that makes any sense. I don't know about that, Nox. I can actually be pretty weird. I just try not to. Alright, I'm thinking that is it for our frog emote. It is missing the pupils because I will add those with color. Maybe we have a different perspective on what is considered weird. I mean, I tend to be very mild when I am interacting with other people, but as far as like, I don't know, like I don't want to say in a situation where I'm comfortable, because I'm comfortable streaming with everybody, but like in a situation where I can like fully be myself, I guess, because like I tend to mute my personality just a little bit until I really get to know somebody. So like on streams I'm a little bit muted just because like I don't want to be off-putting for anybody who might be joining our channel for the first time. Just because like I really want this space to be sort of welcoming for everybody, if that makes sense. Every day's an adventure. Let's see, 10 o'clock. I don't think I'm gonna start on another emote tonight. Did I forget to put part of the nose on here? Let me check this other. Forgot to do the little nose accent. One moment, we are gonna fix that. Is this, yep. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Nox. Right, so this is, whoops. This is what we have so far. I don't know. I feel content with what I've made so far. I'm really looking forward to adding color once I get all the line art done. Secretly hides cheese in Kurisu's shoe. That's disgusting, Sniper. Oh, and also since I didn't drop it in chat earlier, this is the original emote that the frog emote that I made tonight is based on. So I kind of tried to make it a little bit, I don't know the word I want to use. I tried to make it a little bit cuter by having a little bit more of the hair exposed in the new one. But for the most part, it has the same design still. Just kind of updated along with my updated character design, which honestly, if I would have made it the way that the old one was, it would have looked the same, just with the colors changed. So that's fun. But yeah, do we have any recommendations for a raid tonight? I understand that, Nox. Same guy from last night. Let's see. Are they on tonight? I don't think they are. So we're playing, I think it was Sonic Generations. Oh my gosh, Nox. Let's see. We can raid Tiger Faye. They're working on art also, it looks like. Alright, so now that we got our raid set up, thank you all so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate you all hanging out. I'll be back same time tomorrow. That'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific for anyone who wants to stop by and watch some more line art process on my stream. Oh my gosh, you have 195,000 Kurisu coins. That's amazing, Sniper. Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the raid sent over. Like I was saying, I hope everyone has a great night. So that is where people are able to redeem different things on my stream. So like I'm gonna click one here as an example. So like the people who click the hydrate redeem, I'm not actually, well, I guess I will. But yeah, so like if somebody's like, hey, you know, hydrate, so that's in chat where everyone can see it. So basically that's what the coins unlock. 4 years now. That's amazing. But yeah, okay, it looks like it's gonna force us to raid now anyway. So yeah, hope everyone has a good night.